So cute.
Okay. All right, perfect. We are recording. Everybody's muted, I think. Good morning, everybody. Super excited to be here Saturday morning. Beautiful light rain this morning. It's still, it looks beautiful because we are by the mountains. It's gorgeous anyway. Uh, anyway, what I was saying again, congratulations. Where's Frida and her husband that had the best week? And congratulations. And again, tomorrow, make sure tomorrow is the last day for the double core three and also for the go back to school special. But anyway, today we are going to go to the basics again. It's the onboarding. We are going to show you how to start a business, and I'm going to make sure I go to the simple basics this morning. Then after that, I'm going to go into the pay plan. Okay, let me share my screen. All right. Okay, this is our site, our legacy makers, and we are going to be the presentation here on the ourlegacymakers.com. And this is a site that we created because if somebody is brand new or person that comes into the business, even if they have experience, they have here all the tools that they need to do the business. And I'm going to go through it and then to the basics because I heard sometimes people and we heard in some of the calls there's so much information out there. There are so many videos. There are so many things that sometimes we get overwhelmed. But the reality that the basics are the basics. And when you feel overwhelmed, you come back here and let me show you where you go. But first, just to get started, let me take this out of my screen because I don't see. All right. This site is set up in a way to have everything in order when a person is starting from zero. However, that doesn't mean we as a new people that have been in the business already for a while, we still go through this. And the reason is because we are bringing new people. Now, start with the getting started checklist. Let me start. It's the newsletter on the letter, not the newsletter that we have. And this is something that is nice to give to the first person that as soon as we sign up, the first thing or link that we give to the person. One way to go, by the way, is also to come back to this site and you can guide the person through this site. But this page, this letter, this welcome letter basically is talking about the basics, the first thing that they have to do, etc. And you just can copy this letter or the link and send it to a person or go through the website with this person. And again, it's in order. The Smartship, why they have to set up the Smartship. We go through the site, the importance of the Smartship. And for those of you that are new, it's very simple. We make sure that we have our products coming every month or every 4 weeks, and we don't lose our volumes. Every volume that's accumulated, we don't lose it as long as we are active. And active means when we have an order every 4 weeks. Now, then we have the Tree app. Very important to download this app because it's the one that is going to be like your business in your phone and also your computer. And down you go to the link that we have here, okay, and then you download it. If you have an app for iPhone, right here. If you have a different kind of phone, you go here. And in here, you can go through some information what the app is, etc. We have a lot of trainings on the app in our site, and I'm going to go through some of them later in a second. Okay. Then we have the Facebook group. Whoops, I went back to the app. And the set Facebook, you click here and you're going to be guided here. This is our Facebook group. We have over 1,000 members already, and we always are adding content. We adding different things. I add videos that are third party like this one. This is a great video, by the way. This video is only like 1.5 minutes long, but it's so powerful. But anyway, we have different things that are add here. We have obviously also information about our team, where to find the things. We have the feature here part is welcome. Guess what? When you go here, it's the welcome to Legacy Makers. And this is cool. You can tag people here. Like, for example, here, Adrian has welcome to team Sky Miller. You can have welcome to the team, I don't know, Robert Larson or whatever. And then you have please see the attached onboarding information, etc., and the link. Exactly what you did Adrian did here, you do it with your people in this part. And again, this is in the first welcome to the Legacy Makers. You can also tag the person and the schedule if you want to share the schedule. And we have also the links to the opportunity calls. But anyway, it's really cool. And then, of course, there's information here. There's, oops, I got here. But I love this. And there are many other things that we are going to do a training on just on this site soon, showing how to find information. But for example, they have files here, etc. You can open a copy. You see recent files. By the way, you can go on the top too. You can say, okay, I wonder, make sure, by the way, you can explore yourself, but you explore here guides. What is guides? And then you have places like, for example, watch me first, watch me second, etc. And what is featured, that is what you saw before. You see this, welcome. For example, files, summer promotion, copy of one-page pay plan, legacy maker quick, You see, you have a lot of links for different things that you can download. It's a great, great site, the Legacy Maker site. Okay, let me go back to here. All right. Now you already have Facebook. You can see the team calendar too to see what's going on during the week. And then here you have everything. Now, some people, when they see, wow, a lot of things to do. Well, we are consistent doing presentation because in that way you don't say, gosh, where is the information? Where I can find more about blank? It's not that you have to be in everything, but we record everything that we do. You can click on any link, for example, here, and then appear the link to the opportunity and meeting. In this case, the Wellness Wednesday call. All right, we saw the calendar already. And then we had the team train back to office tour. This is very important because it's where you learn how to get paid, etc. Then we had the business training. I'm going to go in a second there. We had the product information. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to learn everything about the products. It's just that we have the information there. Make sure. Okay. We had the information there of everything about the products. And we always update it. We have different, all the flyers, although in the app, when you have the app, you want to share with somebody, most of this information is already in the app that you can share with people, but it's here too. Even the medicinal research plans, different products. It's really cool. And by the way, everything about the product, for example, is click here on the Revive. It has the Revive. That, by the way, this is also on the app that you can send to people. But it's all the basic information about Revive, the ingredients, etc. When a person say, I want to know more about the ingredients, you go to the app and then you send the ingredients. But here also, if for some reason you are in the computer, you want to send it from here, you can send it from here. You just copy the link. We have also the study dossier. That's very important. It's every study about the ingredients that you find in our product. You don't have to learn all this because you have to read that. And I started one time and yeah, who's going to learn that? You don't have to learn it. Some people think that they have to know everything about the product and then you want to know exactly everything that appears here. Whoa, look at that. Jeez. That's great for health professionals, by the way. They want to know, let me see how this works for muscle relaxation, etc. But we don't have to know any of that. That's why we had the dossier. And then at the bottom, we had the certifications, everything that people need to know, not people that need to know, people that ask about the product. People say, well, where your products are manufactured? Sure, you go to this page, and then you have all the certification, the manufacturer, where the manufacturer, etc., and the certification of quality. Very important. I mean, everything's here. And we created again this to make sure that people said, oh, we don't have information about blank. Everything's here. You can find it in your back office too, but it's more complex the way that it's set up because it's set up in files and you have to go through all of them. But here it's much easier. And also the app, a lot of, that you can send the information to people. But anyway, let me go back. And then, of course, the team trainings and recordings that here they are in Legacy Makers. You see, this is our channel. Everything's recorded here. As a matter of fact, if I click live, oh, look, what's happening? Wow, we are live there. That's so cool. And these are all the different other live stuff that we had in the past. As you see, we have everything there. And now let me go to the basics. This is the business training. When we feel, okay, I'm overwhelmed, what do I supposed to do? Just come to this page every time you say that. This is the basics. These are the 5 points recruiting business when you are doing the business. Talks about your goal first. Why did you say yes to the opportunity? How much money you want to earn? Then the system review. And then we go to the points here. 5 points of recruiting system. And actually, it's more than the system, it's the process, although we call it also the 5 point recruiting system. The first one is how to make your list. The second one, connect and invite. The third one, presenting the opportunity. And the fourth, follow up. And then the last one is onboarding, what I am doing here today. And the cool thing, something that I love about this, is that they have links here. Step 1, make your list. Oh, how do I make the list? Ta-da. You see, you have all the forms here for making your list. Share your story, how to create your story. Ta-da, that's so cool. Examples, etc. And we are going to keep improving this, by the way. There's something that we are going to add there probably next week. But these are the steps when you say, I feel overwhelmed. What do we do? Have you done this? Then connecting and inviting. When you click here, ta-da, scripts, how to connect with people. That's really cool. We have the tracker forms because it's important that we track what we are doing in the business. This is a business, it's a big business. Doesn't matter if what you want to earn is an extra $500 a month or an extra, no, a full-time 100,000, 200,000, $1 million a year. This is a real business. And we have to make sure that we have the tracking forms or we are tracking our success. Here we have the different tracking forms that you can see. And we saw already one. And then we have the different tracking forms, include the most important is the daily practice and the tracker. This tracker is where you are tracking everything that you're doing. You set up the goal. Who are you going to connect this week? How many people you're going to invite everybody, obviously. Let's suppose that half of the people look at the presentation and of them 5 is they're going to enroll because that's a kind of the numbers that you want to get eventually. Maybe you don't get right away, but you want to get to these numbers ASAP. Okay, let me get out of here. You see, this is so cool. The basic DMO is a dedicated method of operation. I have to do a presentation here and explain this form, what the DMO is. And the form is, we already saw it. Core 3 is what we have now. Right now we have the double core 3 promotion. But everything is here and the roadmap to 3-star. We have a video that shows you how to get to 3-star. And if you click in the right here, well, anyway, you can see all the information. By the way, this is so cool. This video is so important that you watch and how to become a 3-star. Very, very important. I'm going to add one thing that I thought I had there already. By the way, you can even see the transcript. This is so cool, you see, of the video. This is really cool. There is one thing that I'm going to add, like I said, I just saw something that we have a file that I would like to add. But this is really, really cool. And I keep saying this really cool because it is. The step three, how to present the opportunity. We have the presenting tools. We have how to book a personal Zoom if you want for us to do a presentation with you. Here is a place where you can uh, create a launch. And here on the left side, that's where you create a presentation with us. Here we have the calendar. You choose the day. Let's suppose that's Friday the 12th, 10 a.m. And then you have your name, your email, and everything that we have to know about the meeting and where to send text messages in case we have to connect with you. It's really cool. I keep saying it, this is really cool. Link to online presentations too. And here are everything that's happening. Okay, let me get out here. Okay, step 4, follow-up guide. But by the way, follow up, the first calls, etc., presentations, it's important, and you say here, by the way, you do the 7 to 10 first presentation with the person that brought you into the business. It's not like you are going to start by yourself. You start the 7 to 10 presentation with the person that brought you into the business. Very important. The connections, the follow-up, etc. Even though we have all the closing scripts here, how to overcome our objections, etc., you're doing this with the person that brought you into the business. That's very important that you keep that in mind. And then the last step is onboarding. We have the enrollment form, the welcome letter that you already saw. Onboarding, we have I think, yeah, we go to a video where we have a long onboarding, but we are going to replace that video because there are a lot of new things, team calendar, etc. But that's it. That's what the system is. When you follow this, just this page and follow through this, you are already on your way of building the business. Every other link is for extra resources. For example, you say, okay, I want to launch my business. What do you do? Guess what? Where it's going to go? Ta-da! The same place. Because it's important that you go through this when you're launching the business. As a matter of fact, if this is the only page that you use to launch the business, you don't go to any link, you are in a good shape, excellent shape. Okay, let me close it. No, I have still a video too. All right, business resources again. All right. Okay, and then you want to access the tracking forms. That's why business resources, you are already seeing a lot of that. Here, guide you through the tracking forms. Ta-da! You're repeating basically what we told you before. Oops, I want to make it bigger. Okay, the next one, the order form or sign-up form. Ta-da, is there. You can download it. Make sure you download it. This is the updated version. You say, well, I like the presentation. Where do I download the presentation slides? Right here. You click and you download the presentation slides in the computer. And this is a business presentation. But again, the first 7, I'm repeating this again, you do it with the person that brought you in here. This is how professional slides. This is when you are, if you are having a presentation with a professional, you click here and then you download it into your computer. That's a how professional slide. Product training, you already saw this. But the reason, again, it's called business resource link because we are repeating. Yeah, we have a lot of information, but a lot of repeated on purpose. Okay. You see the help. It's so cool. Product training. Good. Now, and we have product training. We have scripts for success. You saw the script before. The same thing. You go back into the script. You see, we have seen this before. Because we have make sure that we have different places where you get the information. Then we have the social media 10-day launch, and then you click here and they send you to a video And the video, not only you have the video, but it goes through a guide. Here's the guide. Opening document. It's on the video. On the video, yeah. Where did I link? Where did I click? You see, when you open the video, here there is a link to those files. So cool. We have basically everything that you need in your business. The pay plan, we have a link to the pay plan too. And then you can go to this page where you have more explanation about the pay plan. We have a video, we have the one-page training, we have the power of three, the core three. I mean, everything's there about the pay plan. Okay, these are extra links that you have for extra information or going deeper into your education. But you see, we went through all those things also, or many of those things in the first page. Checklist. This is not ready yet, although it's going to have some links that you already went through. It's not like we are going to come with something totally new. Here, training and recordings. It's going to go to where we have all the trainings and recordings here. For example, the mastermind, morning mastermind is here. Everything that we do in the mornings, all the videos. We have tons of videos. These are the ones just for the morning mastermind. They're really cool. Quick links. These are company links, most of them. If you want to get into those links, find out more about the company, or for Zooms, etc. Custom invites. This is something that some people do, not everybody need it. But if you want to custom invite, you click here, and if you have a Canva account, it's going to send this to your account, and you can make changes. You can, in other words, edit it for your own custom invitations, etc. Landing page. Okay, this is really cool. I'm in the process of updating several things, but this is a presentation that we have there. More about that later, but the cool thing that you can copy this into your app if you have the Pape app, and actually this presentation page is going to be already there as soon as you upload it. And we have trainings on how to do it. We are not going to go into that now. And the workbook is mostly setting up your goals, etc. But this is what it is. Now, we have other links there, but a lot of them go back to what we were talking before. Okay, let me get out of here. Okay, but as you see, really it's one page. It's the 5 points, the five prospecting points system. That's what really you need when you want to go into the business. The rest is extra for your information, or where you find the forms, or where you find the other links, etc. But as you see, we try to make sure that we have every information that you need, even some of the information there probably you're never going to use it. But important to have the links there. Any questions or comments? Okay.
Hey, George,
yeah, go ahead. Hi, Craig.
Hey there. Yeah, I'm driving, so I can't type it in. With the Oxshare that you got on there, does that have the newest slides in it, or is it still the one that's been in there for a while?
The Upshare, you mean the PowerPoint presentation that's there, or the video that's... yeah, that's the newer one.
It is a new one? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that it was uploaded there, I think, 2 weeks ago. Okay, perfect. Any comments too? Or any...
I have something to ask you. My question is, I know you said that we should get together with the person that